Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Jack with Stronghold Strength and Conditioning. And today, I'm showing you how to get prepped and primed for those squats. But before we get into it, make sure you take a moment and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future content like this. Every Thursday, I'm putting out videos showing you how to resolve those aches and pains, prevent the injuries, and overall improve your performance. And it doesn't get much cooler than that, so jump on it. Ready? Let's get into this one. Alright guys, the topic of the video today is how to prep and prime for those squats. So here we're going to be showing you some mobilities that you can do pre-squat in your warm-up here to make it nice and effective and efficient when you are moving. I'm also going to show you how to prime that movement so that we're activating the core musculature in the right way prior to the squats that you're performing. So we're going to get you guys ready to go here. If you guys want to take advantage of 7 days of free mobility training that's already pre-programmed out for you though, take a moment to drop by the description down below and sign up for the 7-day mobility training challenge. This is 7 days of equipment-free mobility that will help you guys identify any limitations in range of motion and flexibility that could be putting you at risk for aches and pains from training and or those injuries in the long run. And we're going to help you identify those and give you some direction on how to fix those, because this is a miniature systematic approach to mobility training. So we're kind of showing you how to fix this overall in the long run and overall improve your mobility for the long haul. So take advantage of it. It's completely free, right down in the description. All right, without further ado, let's show you guys how to prep and prime for your squat day. All right guys, the first one we're going to start with is a banded distraction of the ankle. We want the band anchored down low below the ankle height, and we need a bench or something to step up on here so that it does pull at a downward angle. It is right on the front of the ankle where the talus articulates with that tibia and fibula there. So I'm driving my knee as far forward as I can over the middle and small toes, and I'm actually kind of pulling myself forward in this position, trying to maintain 3 points of contact from the foot: first metatarsal, fifth metatarsal, and heel. We're also looking at deep flexion of the knee and the deep flexion of the hip in this position. So essentially it's half of a squat being done here. I can also play with the external rotation of the hip and pronation of the hip with that band there. So as I lean over to the side and pry the knee open, I'm putting the hip in external rotation, and I'm also priming up that pronation for the ability of my foot to be able to connect with my surface much better. Here I'm going to grease and groove a little bit, so I'm just kind of going in and out of that position and helping that movement improve. Next, while that band is anchored low, we're going to work on our deep hip flexion. So I'm going to place the band at the front of the hip with still that low anchor point here. And I'm pushing off the post below that band there, so my other leg is completely straightened out. I'm going to hug into deep flexion here at the knee, and I'm trying to pull also into deep flexion of the hip, so we have a nice tight squeeze to the chest and ribs there. And now I'm working the upper half of that circle, so I want to just kind of groove that movement, a little bit internally rotate, a little bit into external rotation, and we're just kind of playing with how that feels in that deep flexion at the top position with some movement. Next, I'm going to roll the shoulder blades down and back with the fingers interlaced on the back of the leg there behind the knee, and I'm activating my quadriceps, so I'm bringing back into balance the quadriceps with the hamstrings in this movement here. And finally, we're going to actually address the knees here with a banded distraction as well. So now I'm stepping into the band, placing it right at the back of the knee, and then stepping back so that band is in tension and pulling my knee forward over the toes here. We're providing a gapping effect at the knee, so there is space for the knee to actually bend into that deep flexion. From the foot, I want to look at 3 points of contact again: first metatarsal, fifth metatarsal, and heel. And then I'm actively pushing myself into more of a squat position. Even though half of my body is not, I want to be deep into something that looks similar to a squat. So I'm holding myself up. If you can do a pistol squat, that's very similar to this right now. Next, we're gonna activate the leg musculature, making sure that we're getting both the glutes working and the quadriceps as a team here, but also stacking on the abs and the shoulders. So you'll see that I first of all make a nice line while I have that band pulled into tension. And then I'm gonna lower into the squat, driving the band wide. The key is the alignment here. So I'm not leaning back against the band when I get to that standing position. My muscles are pushing into a nice tall stand, and that's helping activate the musculature of the quadriceps, the glutes, the abs. We're making sure we have good engagement of those core muscles that will be working during our squat here. It also is a great test for your ability to have active feet, those 3 points of contact. You can see my arch actively working on that left foot to keep good contact in this position. All right guys, and this last one is simply a bonus for you. You don't have to do this one immediately pre-squat, but this is an exercise that I do every day just about to help keep myself prepped and primed to get into a deep squat. So I'm placing my butt in the corner of the wall on the floor there, and I'm pulling my heels to my butt as much as possible, keeping 3 points of contact from the feet, first metatarsal, fifth metatarsal, and heel, and then letting my knees open up so they're at my ribs. With the arms, I'm activating the shoulders here, so I'm getting my wrists to the wall, not my knuckles. It's very common if I lack external rotation at the shoulder in that overhead position to try and reach with the knuckles. We want to reach with the wrist so we're not cheating here. And we should feel not the trap, not the upper trap, but the mid-back there, that thoracic range between the shoulder blades and down even slightly lower than that, activating. If you have that down where you can reach the wall just holding that position, you can also add a wall glide, trying to extend overhead. This will help with any overhead squatting that you guys do, snatch work, anything like that that might be done where we're performing in that way. And once again, you'll feel yourself open up range of motion that you didn't have before. Do this one regularly. All right, and there you guys have it. Quick and easy exercises, mobilities that you can perform pre-squat to get yourself prepped and primed and ready to go so you're performing at your best. If you guys like this video, make sure you let me know by giving that big thumbs up down below, and take a moment to share this with your squat buddy. Anybody who's doing squats with you needs to know how to warm up the right way as well, so share this video with them. If you have any questions or comments about the mobilities, please drop those down below in the comment section and I will happily answer those for you. And don't forget to take advantage of the 7-day mobility training challenge, which the link is down in the description here below. 7 days of free mobility already pre-programmed out for you, a miniature course that's going to systematically guide you through improving your overall mobility, as well as show you the limitations that you currently have in restricted range of motion and flexibility. So take advantage of it. And last but not least, if you have not already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on future videos like this. Every Thursday, I'm putting out videos showing how to resolve those aches and pains, prevent the injuries, and overall optimize your performance in the gym and out in your daily life. It really doesn't get much better than that. Welcome to the Stronghold Army, guys. I'll see you next week.